Let us in. For the rebels! For my father!
Grand Fort, nice to see you again.
Hello, this is Ducky and welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited to announce that Legacy is back! Oh god, it's been so long and I've wanted to make a video like this for like literally ages. It's so nice to be sitting here and talking about it finally and just to have it be, you know, finishing up finally. Sorry about my hair, by the way. My barber has been absent from my life because it's quarantine and no one's alive right now, so anyway, sorry about that, so don't mind my hair. Today I just want to talk to you about the announcement of Legacy coming back for episodes 5 and 6, which are going to be the two final episodes of this. It'll be the two final episodes of Legacy. This has been something that I've been literally waiting for so long to do, and I've just never gotten around to it, and I'm going to tell you that story here in a second about, you know, what happened, why it's been so long, why it took me so long to get out these episodes. I'm going to explain that all in a second. And this video is more like, you know, it's not just an announcement video, it's going to be kind of telling the story of what Legacy is and what it means. I'm going to basically just be explaining all this to you and for the best I can. This week coming up is going to be called Legacy Week. There will be a new video every single day starting Monday, and Monday will be episode 1 of Legacy, and that will go through Thursday, and we'll have episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're going to premiere at 8:30 p.m. every single night on YouTube on a live stream, so you guys can join in and chat with us. I'm going to be giving away gift cards and all different types of stuff. You'll be able to take a quiz after the episode, and that will qualify you to get the gift card, just so I know you watched the episode, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there will be quizzes, and you'll be able to win a $40 Visa gift card. You have a chance of winning a $40 Visa gift card by the end of the week after episode 6. But I will also be giving out, as of right now, I know I'm giving out a $15 iTunes card during the episode 1 premiere, and I'll be giving out other stuff throughout the other episodes. So make sure to tune into every single episode because you could get some cool stuff and chat with us while we watch the amazing series that we made all together. So episode 5 and 6 are the final 2 episodes of Legacy, like I said, and this is wrapping up all of the story that I wanted to do. It's wrapping up everything in this final 2 episodes, and it is some bomb episodes. So I'm very excited for you guys to see them. There's some huge twists and there's some huge things that happen. Episode 5 is actually the big battle of season 1. That's what all the episodes were building up to. It's the Battle of the Woods in episode 5. And as you've seen in the trailer that I just showed you guys, the Raven comes into this episode, so that's not a spoiler. It's gonna be awesome. But anyway, the giveaways happening May 1st and May 2nd are the new episodes if you've already seen episodes 1 through 4, but I would recommend rewatching them in order to get a good score on the quiz to, you know, get the $40 Visa gift card. Now I'm gonna tell you the story of Legacy to the best of my ability so you guys can kind of understand what happened and why this break happened and how Legacy came to be in the first place. Yeah, let's start from the beginning. As I was sitting in my 8th grade history class, I began to ponder about my next big project. Fortnite was becoming a pretty huge deal at the time, so I thought, hey, I'll make a show with that. Replay mode had just come out, and that meant that this could be possible. So I began to plan this out. I knew some of the pretty huge twists that I wanted by the end of it. I began to plan and write 4 seasons with 6 episodes in each of them, 24 episodes in total. After that, I began to bug my closest friends, Aiden, Jerry, Johnny, and obviously Noah about my new idea. Jerry started out as my co-writer, but then he quit and pursued different projects, if you'd like to put it like that. Soon after, Noah began to help me write this show. He sat for hours and days and weeks on call to listen to me pitch out ideas of storylines and write this humongous script. It took me a while to figure out the name of the series, but eventually I stumbled along the name Legacy. It was a universal term that exemplifies courage, love, honesty, and honor. It was the perfect name for the 4-season running series. I tied the name into the script, making sure all the themes and story had reflected the name. Finally, it was finished. 6 whole episodes making up the first amazing season of my show. We began filming in real-time games of Fortnite where we had the possibility of getting killed by other players, and we had to finish filming the scene before the storm came in. Luckily, about halfway into the first episode filming, Playground mode had been released. It was a mode where we could film for up to an hour without the threat of any other players. Filming was annoying and aggravating and boring. People would mess around and put on back blings and kill each other and throw down spiky stadiums. God, I hate you spiky stadiums. We filmed from May 2018 to September 2018 when we finally wrapped filming on Season 1 of Legacy of Fortnite Story. At this point, I was now in 9th grade. Mr. Hansel was my homeroom teacher and was literally the best. I began to cast my friends into these roles. Back in 8th grade, I did ask a few people, but they had all pretty much forgot about it over the summer. My main concern was the character of Maisie Fort, who I eventually made the choice of casting Chastity Redhead, one of my closest friends. It was one of the best choices I made with this show. She acted that character from the heart and made the show what it was. Madeline Rudd became my next choice. I knew I wanted her to play the primary villain of Season 1, Veronica Fort. Eventually, I casted all the other 20-plus characters, Noah Logston as the adventurous Tyler Anderson, Katie Lord doing a phenomenal job with my personal favorite character, Tulip Campbell. Daniel stepped up and nailed the role of Oscar Fort, and obviously the hilarious Jamal Brown, voiced by Aiden Hammersmith. To have all my friends together, united as one family to make a production like this was an experience like no other. Through August, September, and October 2018, we voice acted in Mr. Hansel's room during Power Hour. Each character, obviously depending on how large they were, took up to 4 days to complete. We finished voice acting and I began the daunting task of editing. With schoolwork and the show at the same time, it was difficult to do this. Taking approximately a month to edit each episode, I would release them soon after they were done. We had a trailer premiere in school with donuts and we watched episodes 1 through 4 together and laughed at the amazing train wreck of a show that we created together. Episode 1 was released, Episode 2, Episode 3 and 4, and Season 2 was being written by Noah and I. Then, I stopped. I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted at this time with personal life. I lost the passion for Legacy. Episode 5 and 6 were nowhere in sight, and definitely not Seasons 2, 3, or 4. I thought about Legacy all the time, and I would always want to see it be finished, but I couldn't bring myself to get off of my butt and finally get it done. People would ask about it, where was the end of Legacy? It'll never come out now. Well, a year later, I didn't have any distractions. I was honestly pretty depressed and I didn't know what to do with myself. I made a movie for my 10th grade English class, a masterpiece. I realized my worth, I realized my passion, and the thing that was there all along waiting for me was Legacy. Legacy brought me out of the dark. It gave me something to do and a reason for me to be here on this silly little planet for a little bit longer. The story was everything to me. The twists, the characters I made, the stories, they reflected me, and I loved them. As a storyteller, you become connected and deeply involved with the lives of your characters and your storylines. This may have looked like a dumb Fortnite show from the outside, but to me, it was a separate life, a separate piece. JK, that was a good movie though, check it out. Fortnite updated its game and changed its whole map at this point. Luckily, I had wrapped filming on Season 1 a year ago, so I had all I needed to edit the end. I knew there was no way for Seasons 2 through 4 to happen, so I instead took Season 1 and made it the entirety of Legacy. Most of the stuff in the other seasons weren't relevant anyway, so this didn't really matter, other than some huge twists that happened in the last season. Wink wink. Therefore, I rewrote the end of Episode 6 of Season 1, adding everything I wanted to wrap the story up. Noah and I worked on this in secret without telling anyone else. Some extra lines were recorded, and through the months of March and April 2020, I finally finished episodes 5 and 6, which are actually the perfect conclusion to the story I love. In a way, this was perfect. I would rather have had 6 perfect episodes as one whole series than for the show to be canceled halfway through season 2 or 3. So thank you, life, for putting me on a path. Just know everything will work out in the end. Trust it. I've learned to trust it. Now, the second part of this video will come out after the series is over and all the secrets are out. I'll give my final goodbye to this amazing project that I've had in my life for over 2 years now. Now, to close out this video, I'll let you watch the trailer with the majority of the Legacy cast members on their first viewing back in November 2018 to get you ready for this amazing week of Legacy. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I think we should watch the vlog one.
So this has been the culmination of, most of you guys know, the past 5 months. I started writing it in May, then we've been filming since July or June or so.
I was there. I was there.
The people who have filmed know that that takes hours on end. Along with voice acting. Voice acting took a long time too, but filming was a pain. So
it sucked.
But it's all come together. I'm gonna start from there.
I think you can make it full screen if you
Is it
want.
this right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I know this. That's it.
You want the lights off?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
There you go.
Alright, everybody try to be as quiet as you can so everybody can hear their own voices and stuff, because a lot of you didn't end up in the trailer.
Okay.
So we'll probably end up like watching it twice so you guys can watch it again and see all your parts again. But alright.
I have gathered the council today. Recent signs of danger is soldiers have been scouting over their normal limits.
Even if he does find out where we're hiding, he won't hurt us. Us, our people. We're smart, and that's important. It's not just me and you, Grant. It's all of us.
I never saw him. All I saw was the blood of my family flying throughout the room and under the stairs. Like a coward as I heard the gunshots and the screams and the crying.
It's not that I don't think we'll win. I'm just afraid, you know?
I know you're stressed. We just need to know what's going on. We can't retreat. We don't want them to think we're scared. Remember the vow. Die for our people?
All I'm saying is if they find the clubhouse, he will come and kill every last one of us.
John Wick needs your help.
His name, or what legend calls him, the Raven.
Grant Fort, nice to see you again. I don't want to do this in front of your so-called family, but I will. After I kill you, you are going to be left in pieces, and so will your sister and your brother and all your little friends. This is the day you die.
You're a monster.
You know what, Maisie? Maybe I am a monster after all.
I'm so stupid.
Mr. Ford?
And that's why they call me the Explosives Girl.
Do you think there will be a fight?
Of course. How else will we start a war?
Dennis, death is at your doorstep. Would you rather welcome him in or lock him out?
I've lived a long life, Maisie. And if I take my last breath fighting for the good, well, that makes me happy.
I know you, Veronica, the lost child.
Mark, don't!
Oh, I'll go more than 50 paces. And I'll be back, old man. And
when that day comes, I'll blow your brains out too.
But sometimes, we have to lose the things we love to build something better.
And we can't destroy what he built. One of us has to carry on. One of us has to carry on his legacy.
Come on, guys. Grab your families. We need to leave. Now.
Hey,